Here are 5 tips on how to be a successful barber, hairstylist, or esthetician in today's hair and beauty industry. First and foremost, you want to make sure you're licensed. State board does not play. If you have your license, you can have so much more access to opportunities in this industry. You don't want to be ducking and dodging state board. You don't want to be paying a $500 fine, or you want to make sure that you're able to work wherever you can. You don't want to make sure that you're working in a rinky-dink shop and they don't care about licenses or not. The better your shop looks, the more money you can make, and the more opportunities are created for you. For example, this is my state board license. I make sure it's always hanging up in my room just in case. One quick story. A gentleman was presented an opportunity. They said they needed to see his license. He took a picture of it real quick, sent it back to the people, and he was able to perform on a movie set. Okay, so those type of opportunities you do not want to pass up, you do not want to miss, because that's where the money is. Okay, now you say you want the bag, don't miss out on your opportunities by not going to get your license. It doesn't take long. It should only, if you're coming fresh out of high school, it should take you 1 to 2 years at max. But it depends on how much work you put into it. The more hours you put into it, the better you are. Now, if you're already talented and you already know how to cut hair, if you already know how to style hair, it shouldn't take you that long either. Number 2, your attitude. Your attitude is your altitude. Please make sure you are a people person. Even if you're not a people person, fake it till you make it. At first, I didn't have the best people skills, but I had to learn from others. I used to watch one of my big bros in the shop. He always talked to his clients. His clients was always tuned in to him. He had great communication with them, so he was able to get even more tips. Now, you're not communicating with people to get more tips. However, when you're on a more personable level with people, you're able to access different things that you can't access with other individuals. Your attitude is going to get you in certain doors that other people can't get in. Your attitude is going to get you invited into certain parties that other people might not have the opportunity to get into. And at those parties, you might meet other individuals that will be able to give you even more opportunities, and you'll be able to do their hair. And then next thing you know, you're doing celebrities if you want to do celebrities, or you're cutting millionaires if you want to cut millionaires' hair. Okay, so always remember, your attitude is your altitude. I can't stress that enough. And also be thankful. Even if you're having a bad day, go take a breather, take a sit down. If you have to, drink a coffee before you start the day. Drink an energy drink. Do whatever you have to do to make sure your attitude is always in the best shape. If you're not your best self, do not try to do this at all. Number 3, discipline. In order to make more money, you have to be disciplined. If you're doing appointments, you can't show up to your appointment late. You have to make sure you're going to bed early. You have to hold yourself accountable. If you're not disciplined, you will not access the most amount of money in this game, and you will be put to the side, because guess what? People want convenience. So if they see that you're not being convenient to them, your talent is only going to make you last just this long. Okay, now if you're very talented, make sure you're disciplined, and if you're disciplined, then you're making the most money. The best barber is the most available barber. Even when you become too busy, then you should be able to pass along someone else, because you're disciplined enough to say, hey, I can't bite off more than I can chew, but I do have someone that's just as good as me. And then that's when you're not being selfish. Okay, but always remember, your discipline is going to get you a lot further than most. Okay, because even when you're just starting out, if you're there all day and people that they're tired of waiting, eventually they're going to come to you. But you have to present the skill as well. Number 4, time management. You have to work on your time. I do my appointments by the hour. I start at 9 o'clock. I end at 6 o'clock. So no matter what, I'm making sure my client is coming at the top of the hour and they're leaving at the end of the hour, because I have another one that's coming after. People have things to do and they have places to be. So you don't want to waste anybody's time, and you don't want to waste your time. Time is the cheapest thing to man, but it's the most valuable thing to man. So always keep that in mind, and you will be successful in this industry. Last but not least, number 5. One of the most important topics out of all these topics. Please try not to spend the same amount of money that you made the same day. Number 5. My favorite topic of them all, money management. Why? Because I love to talk money all day. Make sure that you are managing your money correctly. Now, not only managing your money, but make sure you are leveraging your money, okay? Because anything can happen. A lot of barbers, a lot of stylists, a lot of estheticians, or anybody that's working in the service industry, they're not insured, okay? So you have to make sure you have money for a rainy day. You have to also make sure you have a certain amount of money in your account, because things pop up, things happen. You might have to buy certain goods, but you also need money in order to make more money. Okay, make sure you're investing your money, stocks, real estate, bonds, anything. Make sure you're not just spending all your money on just BS. I hate to say it like that, but we're just gonna keep it real, okay? But the more you manage your money, the more longevity you have in this game, and the more you're able to do in your business, okay? That's the reason why other businesses grow, like Apple. Apple takes their money and they invest the money into their company, okay? So you look at yourself as a company, take your money and invest in yourself. You can also think of it like this. Whatever money you made, take at least 10% of what you made in a day and invest it back into yourself. Put it to the side. You could take a trip, or you could think about it this way and say, hey, I worked too hard for this money. I want to make this money grow just a little bit more before I spend it too much. I can go on and on and on about this topic. However, this is my favorite topic to talk about. I will drop another video specifically on money management, especially for people in my industry, because that's the reason why I wanted to become a barber. Because I knew that barbers, they get a lot of money on hand, they get a lot of cash. Hey, I got cash right here, but it's not a lot. I shouldn't be seeing you walking around with no bankrolls anymore. The game has changed. We have apps where people can pay on apps. Try not to have too much cash on hand, because people do get robbed. And make sure you're keeping up with your accounts. Make sure you stay on top of your bills. The better your money flows, the better you can focus on just your business. You can tell when someone's having money problems. They're not in tune with their business. The haircuts might not be coming out right. Their braids might not come out right. The hairstyles might not come out right, etc. The more you focus on these 5 things, the better off you are with having more success in this industry. Okay. Now, if I'm gonna be dropping these jewels, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure y'all go check out some of my hair tutorials as well, because we're dropping something every day. Okay. If it's a short or if it's just a long length video, we're dropping something every single day. Thank y'all for watching. I'm Keith out. It's more than a service. It's an experience.